Hi, Wayne Miller here. I want to try my luck at trying to teach you how to take pictures of a UFO. And right here, as you can see, I'm shooting this video on my Nikon D7000, which is very similar to the D90 that I'm going to have in this video. So what I got in front of us here is actually, let me start off by saying I'm in my office. See, there's my computer, looking out the windows, all kinds of stuff around here. Anyway, that is my little Olympus point and shoot camera. Now, what I do is I like to stress to people, if you're shooting, if you see something fly by and you point the camera at it, especially if it's up in the sky and it's not very big, your camera's not going to focus. And what you want to do is you want to focus it on something, whether it's this little point and shoot camera is not quite as technically advanced as my Nikon's, but you can still do it. And what I like to do is have it on a tripod, and I like to, zoom it out quite a ways, as far out as it'll go actually. And then I use the button here to focus the picture. As you can see, it's trying to focus on a tree that's across the way over there. And then after the camera focuses, you can continue to push the button down and take the pictures. I know you won't hear this, but when I push down I'll let it focus, and then I continue to push down, and it rips off 30. It actually shoots 20 pictures in 3.5 seconds, which is pretty fast. It's like a little mini video. So if anything flies through the screen, you're going to get it. And since you focused your camera on something far away like a tree, that is like it's going to be focused at the distance of that tree and farther to infinity. So if anything flies through the screen, chances are it's going to be in focus. Now what I want to do is switch cameras over to my D90 and show you how that works. Turn this one off and I'll switch cameras before your very eyes. Take this one off, and I'll show you what the D90 looks like. Looks a lot like the camera that I'm shooting this video with. You can see me in the viewer there. It's not easy to get this thing on here unless you point it right. See if we can do this before my allotted 5 minutes of my video runs out. Come on now. Hey, I'm supposed to be a professional, so anybody can goof. Okay, here we go. So we're on the tripod. I'll turn on the camera. Well, first of all, I'll let you see the camera. See this little switch? Let me see if I can see it. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Camera might not be in focus. It's really hard to tell at this point. Here's the side of the camera. Here's the front. D90, right? Nikon. Really nice camera, big lens. This little switch here, AF for autofocus, M for manual. When you see, I'm going to put it on, I'll show you how I do it. I put it on autofocus. Turn it on. And I'll put it on live view so we can see what's in the viewer. Let me see if that's showing. Let me look here. Okay, yeah, I got it somewhat. Excuse me. Okay, so I focused the camera just like I did the other one. See, it's focused. Now I flip it over to manual. I go back to what I was shooting at, and I can take high-speed pictures. See, I can rip off as many as I want. And actually I took 12, actually it was on 4. So I took 8 pictures right then. That's like a little mini video. So I wanted to show you how I do that, because if you point your camera at the sky, just like I'm going to right here, see that tree is not in focus. I flip my switch over to autofocus and I can hit my button and bring it into focus, and then I can put it back on manual and the picture's in focus. So it doesn't matter where I point this camera, even if I point it straight up into a blue sky, it's going to be in focus. So if something flies by, if something is, the distance between here and that tree, which that tree is about 100 feet away, it's going to be in focus, even if it's straight up shooting in the blue sky. So I just wanted to get that out there. Whenever possible, use a tripod. Get a big view of your sky, but have something in the picture that the camera can focus on, whether it's a tree or a pole or a rooftop. Allow the camera to focus, holding your button halfway down. Once it focuses, continue pushing down and let your camera cycle through its pictures. Because if you let up and then push down again, it's going to try and refocus, and if you're in a hurry to get your pictures, it's not going to be in focus. So let it focus, holding the button down, and then push the rest of the way and let it cycle. And the same on your Nikon like this, or Canon, or anything else that you're using. These SLRs. Hold the button down halfway, flip the little switch over to manual, and then you can continue to shoot in any direction that you point the camera in. It's going to be focused at that direction. So I hope that helps. And that's it for now. Today is February 15th, 2016. And we'll talk to you soon.